everyone. Welcome to the Digital Library of the Detroit Public Library. My name is Miss Charlene and I'm a children's librarian at the Conley Branch Library in Southwest Detroit. Last week I visited with you and showed you how to make dog-eared bookmarks. Today, since it is Poetry Month and Mother's Day is coming very soon, I thought that I would show you how to make a word art poem to give to your mother. Now, most people think sometimes that poetry isn't as much fun to read as a story because you have to read it slower because it's got meanings and you got to think about it. But that's not true. Poems can be very fun and sheer enjoyment. And poems don't always have to rhyme. There's a lot of different kind of poems that are written. Some poems are written in the shape of things like flowers, circles, whatever the author's writing about. And then there's free verse. Free verse poems may have like one long sentence, then a phrase, then some words, and another long sentence. So as you can see, there's more than one type of poetry. Today we are going to make a poem for your mother that almost looks like a puzzle. You're going to start with a plain sheet of white paper, and I made one for my mother right here. But what you're going to do first, in pencil, somewhere on the paper, you're going to write your mother's name and the word mother. In pencil, remember. Then we're going to put it down for a minute, and what I want you to do on a plain sheet of paper is write 5 or 6 words to describe your mother. Like kind, sweet, happy, proud, whatever you want to use. But do it in pencil on a scrap paper. We're going to check for spelling. You make sure that everything's spelled right before you put it onto the poem itself. When that's done, then with a pencil again, you write all the words around her name like I did. That's because if you make a mistake, you can erase it. Or if you want to switch the word somewhere else, you can erase the word and then do it again. And then when you're done, you go over it with markers or crayons, and you can see it looks quite nice when you're finished. After that, you may notice that you've got blank spaces on either side of the paper. If you want, you can draw pictures on it, hearts, flowers, or you can leave it empty. Then the most important part is to sign it. So somewhere on here, use a pen and sign your name, and if you want to put the year on it. Because any work of art that anyone makes should be signed. Plus, you want your name on it so your mom knows who she got it from. And I think that looks quite nice. Now, since we're talking about poetry, I would just like to read 3 short poems for you. One is from a book or from a book called Where the Sidewalk Ends. This book is in every library, I'm sure everywhere. It's popular, it's a classic. It's called Where the Sidewalk Ends by Shel Silverstein. It's published by HarperCollins, and he writes a lot of funny poems, just poems that we can enjoy to read. So I'm going to read 2 short ones. The first one, and as you see, I used my dog-eared bookmarks that we made last time, is called Hug-O-War. I will not play at tug-o-war. I'd rather play at Hug-O-War, where everyone hugs instead of tugs, where everyone giggles and rolls on the rug, where everyone kisses and everyone grins, and everyone cuddles and everyone wins. Again, as you can see, there's some messages to these. Second poem from here is called Listen to the Mustn'ts. Listen to the mustn'ts, child, listen to the don'ts. Listen to the shouldn'ts, the impossibles, the won'ts. Listen to the never-haves, then listen close to me. Anything can happen, child, anything can be. As you can see, in other words, whatever you want to do in life, you can do. The very last poem is from a different poet, Jack Prelutsky. This is called The New Kid on the Block. He has a lot of books with funny poems. I really enjoy him too. Another poem then, let's try this last one. Now this one you're going to see isn't a traditional poem. It doesn't look like a poem, it doesn't sound like a poem. It's about an ice cream store where there's 28 flavors. I'm not going to read all of them because that's a lot. But after every 4, I want you to go, ooh, with me, okay? I am Ebenezer Bleezer, I run Bleezer's ice cream store. There are flavors in my freezer you have never seen before. 28 divine creations, too delicious to resist. Why not do yourself a favor? Try the flavors on my list. Tapioca smoked bologna, lobster lychee lima bean, yam anchovy prune pastrami, butter brickle pickle. Ooh, ooh. Avocado Brussels sprouts, cauliflower cola mustard, lentil liver lava, periwinkle sauerkraut. Ooh, ooh. I am Ebenezer Bleezer, I run Bleezer's ice cream store. Taste a flavor from my freezer, you will surely ask for more. Now, what I'd like you to do is come up with your own ice cream flavor and see if you can get your family to go, ooh. I hope you enjoyed yourself today. Be safe, be happy, and keep reading.